YouTube, what's going on, guys? Warmest Eternal here, and this is going to be a bit more of like an off-the-cuff type vid, just kind of me just talking right now. Just there's some things I really want to talk to you guys about. The original mission of this channel, which I'm like really striving to get back to, I wanted to take the more complex stuff within Destiny 2, like, oh, this weapon better than this weapon, or, like, how can I, overcome this or get through this, or how can I do this? Like taking the really hard stuff and breaking it down, making it really easy for people to understand. That's why if you notice in the original description, it said just a simple guide doing YouTube. There you go. That was it. But I didn't really know how to word it at the time. Now I was thinking about it and been honing my skills a little bit more. I'm able to word it a little bit differently now for you guys to really try to help, get everything where I want it to go. But at the same time, I'm trying to do this for as many skill levels as I can get to, because I'm definitely wanting to help, the beginning players and give my opinions to the expert players. I'm not talking like, I'm not saying anything like, Glad or Esoteric or anyone like them. No, because those guys, those are the top of the game. They already know, they already know their stuff. They already know, what they're doing, what they're using. But it's like, the average folks, like, myself and everybody else who is coming into the game, and they're kind of getting a feel for everything, and they're coming across all these different weapons and all these different things. They're like, I don't know what's what. And sometimes people get really confused with like the technical mumbo jumbo, like, oh, this weapon has a recoil deviation of blah, 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 blah. We're not going to do that here. I'm just going to say very simple, like how the gun actually, like how the weapon or the armor itself acts and behaves and what it does. Simple as that. I'm trying to make everything as simple as possible for people to understand, because that's how I like things as well. As easy for me to follow, because after a while it's like, huh? You were speaking Latin to me. I do not understand you. That's just me in a nutshell. I try to keep it simple, easy to follow, and easy to go along with. That's just how it is. Now, this is where you guys come in. In order to do this and get this out to more people, I need you guys to definitely be sharing this video, commenting, spreading the word around, all right? Because that's going to help me accomplish a goal that I've been wanting to do for the longest time. Because this is something I've never really told you guys, but I've always wanted to do something to like help people out and be, a bit more beneficial to helping people. So I tried to enlist in the military and eventually get the Coast Guard to do something like that, but I was denied because I was on psychotropic medication when I was younger. So I was kind of bummed out by that. Then I started in online gaming, started in Destiny 1, and then I realized, hey, I could do that here. I could start, helping people along the way here, which in turn led to the discovery of the talents and skills that I have, and which has allowed me to do that. So what I really want to do is reach as many people as I want to, as many people as I can in the world, to make a bit more of a positive impact in the world. So like I said, that's where you guys need to come in. That's where you guys come in. Sharing the video, commenting, subscribing. That's helping get the word out there to more people. All right? Because my eventual end goal is to go full-time doing YouTube. Don't get me wrong. My day job, albeit it has its days. I love some people I work with. I consider them like an extended family. But it's time, myself, that I'm not leaving. Now, let me rephrase that. I love them to death. Sometimes there can be a bunch of crazy hooligans I work with, but at the same time, this could potentially be like a full-time job for me. So that's eventually what I'm wanting to do. But that goes back to what I was saying earlier. Without the shares, the subscribers, and you guys, you know, constantly sharing my videos around and getting them out there, getting them seen by more people, this isn't going to go anywhere, just simply put. And I really, really want this to work. I'm not giving up on YouTube. I'm just going to say this right now. I will never, ever give up on YouTube. All right? Simply put, I will never give up on YouTube. All right? Albeit, yes, I know this is going to take some time. I know this is going to, you know, require a lot of work. So be it. Because to be quite honest, guys, the last 2 videos I did for editing a 14-minute video was 5 hours. Editing a 27-minute video was the last one I did. 6 hours. Which that in itself was an adventure and a half. Just saying. Just gonna put that out there. That was a 6-hour adventure in itself. Alright? Because there's a lot of candid, silly moments that have happened. Like, I'll go to record the audio track, because I'm doing everything from a PS4. When I go to record the audio track and SharePlay, like, I would cough or something, I would sneeze, or Dax would give his inputs, you know, because he's an opinionated little shit like he is. Sorry, YouTube, I did not mean to curse like that, but he's an opinion little brat. But he was give his inputs, and honestly, I'm thinking about leaving Dax's inputs in. If you guys want me to leave them in, like when he does something like that, or like he starts barking at something, let me know if you guys would enjoy that. Like, you know, him giving his thoughts and opinions, albeit in rather unusual noises that he makes. But anyway, back to my point. My eventual goal for this channel is I want to be as big as, you know, as Dado, as Cactus, HD. As big as them. I may not have the skill level that they do. I want to be up there with them. Alright? Because, you know, I eventually want to go full-time doing this and have a sustainable source of income. That's why also, if you look in the link down below, there is a link down there. You can click that link. You can go to Maw Energy and get you a container of their drink mix powder, add it to water, and you're good to go. And that'll help me out in return, because when you buy something, I will get some money back. So that's going to help me make some extra money. Because I'm going to be honest, guys, doing all this, like I said, is a lot of work. And when it takes up like most of my day, and I get kind of tired afterwards. And I'm not getting paid a dime for anything I'm doing right now. Right now. Notice I said right now. But eventually I want to get to the point where it's like I start getting monetized from being able to monetize my content. And yes, I'm still going to put out some free stuff here and there for you guys, but I eventually want to get to that point of where, you know, I can make like a secondary sustainable source of income for doing this. And as long as it helps out the world and, you know, makes a difference in the world and the Destiny 2 community, I'm okay with that. I am completely 100% okay with that. That's why I always say in my videos, if you got any sort of value out of this, like the video and share it. And like, if you have a friend who's having a specific problem and I answered that problem that you know they're having, so I say, you know, kind of send it to them, or drop kick the video to them if you have to. But now, like I said earlier, guys, I don't have any real fancy editing software, any real fancy, you know, lighting or cameras or anything like that. But I'm doing all this from PS4. All right. And I just found out today that we have 56 subscribers, and that just made me smile. The fact that each subscriber and each view is just a little bit more growth each time. Eventually, guys, we're going to be able to hit the goal that I want to hit for the channel. Albeit it is going to take some time, yes, but at the same time, I'm okay with that, because it's going to be a journey along the way. It's about the journey, not the destination. Now, yes, there are days, if you can't tell when I record videos, I'm really exhausted. I'm just absolutely drained. But I'm keeping going for you guys, because you guys are the reason why I'm doing this. All right. And on top of that, my four-legged best friend who's sitting here next to me right now, you guys are my reasons why I'm doing this. Knowing that I am impacting you guys and helping you guys out, that speaks volumes to me. Because when I was in Destiny 1, that's what I did. Was most of my day was helping others. Most of my time was spent helping others, doing the things that they want to do that they could never do. And now that I have a bit of a platform and a bit of and just a small bit of reach, I'm still able to do that. And honestly, when I did that in D1, I got so much enjoyment out of that. I never asked for a dime in return. Knowing the fact that I made somebody happy, and the fact that I helped them through something very difficult that they were struggling with, that felt so awesome. And the fact that I'm able to do this now and do the same thing and entertain you guys as well, that to me is the greatest feeling in the world. So like I said before, I will never give up on YouTube, because this right here to me is either do or die. No ghost, no res, it's do or die now. Because I've had some really incredible opportunities here lately that I should have taken the time and recorded, but I did not, because I just wasn't thinking. I was just more in the zone, in the moment kind of deal. I wasn't thinking about YouTube at those times. I was thinking more of in the zone, just in the moment kind of thing. I should have hit record, because I actually got the chance to run some Grandmaster Nightfalls, and guys, oh my god, that was so fun but so challenging, and I love it. But I digress though. This channel will not be able to accomplish its mission without the videos getting to people and being shared. That is why I'm asking you guys, if you would please, if you know someone who's having some struggles within Destiny 2 and I solve those problems, get those videos to them, help them out. All right? Because I don't claim to be an expert. All right, I'm just gonna say that now. I don't claim to be an expert, but the knowledge I have came from a lot of practice. It came from a lot of trial and error, finding out what works for me. Because I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. When I get bored, like if none of my friends want to play, I'll get on here and just try out different weapons, different weapon combos. And that's how I find out what works and what's really awesome and what perks work. All right. Because once this channel is actually start able to be monetized, and that just scared the living crap out of me. Because once the channel is able to be monetized, and I'm actually able to make a pretty good substantial amount of income, I want to get myself out of debt. Because I'm not trying to sound like I'm complaining or anything right now. I'm just letting you guys know how it really is on my end. Yeah, I come on, hey guys, what's going on? Warmers Eternal here. I sound all happy and cheery, but that's hiding, the fact that I have been stressing a lot about a lot of stuff financially. And get to that point where I can be comfortable, not have to worry. You realize how much of a burden that's going to take off of me? That right there would be one of the biggest things. And at that, doing something that I enjoy doing, that right there to me is going to speak volumes. That right there to me is going to be what I feel is my purpose. Because I'm going to go back to the point I made earlier. I don't claim to be an expert. I don't claim to be an expert at all. Just putting that out there. All right? I don't claim to be an expert. I don't claim to, know everything. If anything, I find stuff out as it goes. It's almost like I'm flying by the seat of my pants sometimes. But when I do those really longer edited videos, yes, there's a lot of content that gets cut because it's stuff that I feel that you guys would enjoy seeing. And honestly, to me, I don't mind the editing process. Kind of fun. At the same time, it's different. It's actually, I'm learning as I go with that. So you're going to start seeing a progression when it comes to the videos and the quality of them. But speaking of the videos for you guys, I have some ideas in store that I'm going to start working on tomorrow for one. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Just know I've got a list that I've made it out on my phone, and I'm gonna follow it. But it's not going to be in numerical order of the ideas I have wrote down. All right. Now, if you guys are wondering as well why the content seems like it's coming out a little bit better and better, I've actually been following a podcast and a YouTube channel called Think Media. This is where I want to give them a shout out. And I mean a humongous shout out. If it was not for them and me listening and watching to their podcast and watching some of their videos religiously, I would not be able to be as comfortable on camera. Well, as close to on camera as I can get. All right. And be able to sharpen my skills to get to where I'm at now, to eventually to start progressing more and more, to get better and better each time as I go. So thank you, media. If you ever see this and this video gets to you, I want to say from myself personally, you guys have changed how I view YouTube, how I do YouTube. Because for me, no longer it's not a hobby anymore for me. This is literally do or die for me right now. All right. And to those of you who have subscribed and who have shared my videos and been, watching them, thank you guys so much. You guys are the fucking heroes. You guys, to me, I am grateful every time I get views on video, even if it's just like 2 or 3. I'm like really trying to cry right now, but it's like every time I get like 2 or 3 videos, it makes me so happy. I get double-digit views, and I'm just like, I'm jumping for joy. Like one video I put up here recently got 12 views, and I see that and I start smiling from ear to ear, knowing that I did something good. But I want, but to be honest, there needs to be a few extra zeros. Because you know what would really make my freaking day? I log into YouTube and like one of my videos has like 10,000 views or something like that, or something astronomical. And just like my subscriber count goes from like 55 or 56 to about 5,600 or something, just completely up, just completely insane. That right there would make my day. And now this is where I'm gonna ask you guys again, if you would please, if one of my videos answers a problem or helps someone out that would help someone out that you know is having a particular problem within Destiny 2, please share. Please, let's get those videos out there, okay? Because together we are going to change. Together we are going to take Destiny 2 from being overly complex, like it can be at times, to a point that anybody could come in, be confident in what they're doing with the gear they have, and be successful. That's my goal. That's my goal for this channel. And also, if you guys want more like the automotive type content, let me know as well, because that's also one of my biggest passions is cars. All right, let me know and I'll start doing some of that as well. All right, because I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing this for you guys. All right, so I'm gonna end this here. I'm recording this at like 5 something in the morning, so I'm gonna end this here. So anyway, guys, thank every single one of you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And I mean that. I don't know if you can tell or not my voice, but I'm really holding back tears right now, just thinking about everything. I'm really holding back tears right now, guys. So anyway, y'all take care. Y'all stay safe out there. God bless every single one of you. And y'all have a wonderful day.